I started dancing at the age of 6 with my best friend from kindergarten and first grade, and it wasn't necessarily something that I thought would become my life. It was just something fun to do. But when my family moved down to the Rio Grande Valley, I was homeschooled at the time, and my mom was going crazy with me being home, not having a place to get my energy out in a physical way, so she put me back in dance classes. The bug completely bit me at that time, and I knew by the age of 12 that dance was going to be my life, whether it was in teaching or performing. It was going to be something. And so at the age of 15, I auditioned for and was accepted to Interlochen Arts Academy, which is a performing arts boarding school up in northern Michigan. And I spent 3 years there, graduated from high school, where I was able to work with incredible instructors, wonderful dancers who are still my friends to this day. Worked with, or had the opportunity to do workshops with some really important choreographers of the time. It definitely shaped me. It was my senior year when I performed in the National Balanchine Centennial. There were only about 200 high school students who were chosen to perform across the country in Balanchine pieces, and I was one of them. And that experience, while completely humbling, also helped me make the decision that a performing career wasn't the direction that I was going to go in, but that teaching was going to be my life through dance, and that growing dancers and characteristics in people through dance was the direction that my life was going to take me. So ballet wasn't necessarily my focus at any of the schools that I attended. It was just what I was good at, what my body was made for. The schools I decided to attend, being Interlochen Arts Academy and Cornish College of the Arts, were about making well-rounded dancers, just like Melba's. And so it just worked out really well that I was able to get into the highest level of ballet classes, but then grow myself through modern dance and other forms of dance to become more well-rounded. At Cornish College of the Arts is really where my love and passion for administration started to bloom. So some of those administrative tasks and tools that I started learning while at Cornish, I am definitely bringing to the table here at Melba's Dance. One of my biggest goals is to really hone in on communication between the business and families and vice versa. How can we make sure that the families of Melba's knows what's happening on a weekly basis around Melba's Dance? Because it's really hard for families to keep involved in everything when there's school and extracurricular activities and families are participating in multiple extracurricular activities. That having some ways for families to have direct information, quick little snapshots about what's happening around Melba's Dance, and then knowing where they can go to get all of that information, to get deeper understanding of what these snapshots that they're getting is really helpful. And so one of the tools that I'm bringing to the table is texting families instead of just emailing families, so that way they know what the highlights are, and when they have time they can go into their emails to actually read the full description of what's taking place.